Good afternoon and welcome to this taste challenge. I have two 40% alcohol Joven mezcals. This is Vida, and it was introduced in 2010, and it's an Espadín mezcal produced in Puebla, Mexico's small village series. This is Luminar, introduced in 2016, and it is a Tequilina mezcal, which is unusual. It's a mezcal using tequila agave, blue rubber agave. Don't know why they chose to do that, but they did. So let's look at the website. There is no website listing for the Luminar. The company is Kimosabe. They have a website, but it's not too helpful, honestly. Here's the Del Maguey Vida Puebla web page. From Puebla, 40% alcohol. It's 2 times distilled. I forgot to put that in the notes. I'll put that. There's some recipes, different cocktail recipes. Poblano drink. All right. You can read about that more if you want. Here's Luminar on the Total Wine and More website, at least. Not getting very good scores. Only a 62. In other words, they think it's bad. And a lot of the complaints are revolving around, does it taste like tequila if I bought a mezcal? Fair complaint. $9.99. I paid $28.99 when I bought it. Might have been $27.99. I think they had it on sale that time. I usually go there and they'll have, like, every time there'll be a different one on sale, and I'll just buy whatever one's on discount. Then you wait 6 months later, there'll be another different one. All right, a different one. So I've had a big challenge in this series. Well, first I already poured them, and then the cork broke up here on the V. I had to repair it. Don't know if it's going to work. I have a wine cork I can use, place it if I need to, because I'm almost finished with that wine bottle. But these are so similar one to it. That's why it's been such a challenge. These Joven mezcals, this is my experience. They're all around the same price. The ones I bought, a little bit below, a little bit over $30, with some exceptions. And they usually on 40% alcohol, with some exceptions. And the flavor is very similar. And that's pretty much the case. But yeah, some exceptions too, like that bizarre Monte Alban, which is not a good flavor in my opinion. It might be a good flavor of something, but it's not a good mezcal flavor. Maybe if you like cornbread, I don't know. The thing is just off track all the way. And I do not like it, and I will be glad when it's gone, but it will take years. All right, let's go with the aroma. And I have one more mezcal after this for this weekend, and that's the Ojo de Tigre, the tiger's eye. So that'll be interesting, but I don't know if I'll get it right. And then it's on to making a U-turn back to whiskey, and it's on to rye whiskey with Knob Creek rye. So most of y'all are probably familiar with Knob Creek. Been on the market 33 years. Yeah, it smells kind of peppery, spicy, no smoke. Succulent agave, little earthiness. Nice, regular. Not nice meaning regular. Same thing, but maybe a little smoke over here. Now, if it's got a little smoke, I'm thinking it's the Vida, because I don't recall the Luminar having any at all. But it's tough. Let's get a taste. Earthiness, some succulent, maybe some pepper. It does have sort of that cornbread flavor I was talking about. But not in that bad presentation that Monte Alban has. Let's go over here. Smoke. Not a lot. A little bit of smoke. Plant, agave, that kind of thing. A juicy heart of a plant. I'll give it an A. This is an A. 9.3 out of 10. This one, it's strange. Seems to have changed a little bit since I first had it. Need to clean these glasses. That's good, but let's say 8.6. Good, but just a B. So a B and a solid A. I think I'll take the A. It is $5 more, but it's worth $5 more. And it's the Vida. I'm calling it the Vida. Vida Puebla. Got it. I think this puts me back in the winning category. So if I get the Oyo de Tigre correct, then I'll be with a winning record, but not by much. But I was satisfied to have a winning record, to get more right than wrong in this challenge if it was just barely over 50%, because it's so difficult. Now this one, the Luminar challenge, was not difficult. As soon as I smelled it, I pretty much knew. And when I tasted it, I absolutely knew what it was. So if you want to try a really strange mezcal, peculiar and not typical for the flavor, kind of off track a little bit, but still good, has a good flavor in its own way, its own unusual way, kind of sweet too, sugary, but still generous, giving it an 8.6, but I can live with that. I think it's fair. Just remember, it's different. Yeah, and this one's solid 8, much better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop that to 8.5. Score subject to drop further upon more sipping, but yeah, B, just a B. It's good, and I think maybe the unusual nature of it is throwing me off and making the score, because it's probably what they wanted it to taste like. I don't know why, but I mean, if the people putting scores on Total Wine and More gave it a 62, they're hating it. They're not just saying like me, well, it's good, B. No, they're saying it's terrible. Not an F, but a D. So that you might want to let that influence you also, and don't listen to me. But anyway, so too bad to you, Luminar. You don't win too much in these challenges. Not the one I have, but definitely not the best. I'm not even in the running for the best. So I would only recommend it in the sense of trying something good, but very non-standard. Vida, you don't have to make any kind of like qualifications. Just a good, solid Joven mezcal. No drawback on it. I mean, 9.3, it's not going to be 100. It's not perfect 100 out of 100, 10 out of 10. It's 9.3. It's not what I would call flaws. It's just, it could be, I would prefer if it was bolder, smokier, and then, all these other exceptional things that would bring it to 100. But I don't know if I'll ever find a mezcal that's a 100. But I'm not looking for that anyway. Not that I would oppose it. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And this weekend, hopefully Saturday morning, Dawn Busters with the very wonderful Del Maguey Vida Puebla Single Village Series versus Oyo de Tigre. All right, and then, like I say, it's on to rye. Why ask why? Just drink rye whiskey. Bye-bye, everybody.